it that the federal government is not taking on the sexual harassment allegations that were made? Why are they selective in the way they're doing? It is between Senator Akpabio and Senator Natasha. On what basis is the federal government coming in when a lot of the petitions that Senator Natasha herself had put out has not been done? We can't continue to have selective justice. Selective justice is injustice. And the more this keeps going on, if they can do it to her, who else is safe in this country? We're being told that when something is done against you and you speak out to someone who they perceive as being powerful, even though they are not powerful, remember that the office of the citizen is the highest office in the land. But when it's done to someone perceived to be powerful, the federal government brings out its mind. We have terrorists who are out there doing videos every day, insulting us, every day calling us out. The federal government is not doing everything to go after them. But it's to sit down on a case that they have no business with. If it's an allegation has been made, and Senator Akpabio feels that an allegation has been made against him, then he should go to court. Why are they using the taxpayers' money on this frivolity that we have right now?
It don't happen. Nigerian courts don't grant Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan bail of 50 million naira. That is to say, now 50 million naira and she go use bail herself for the case where it be say federal government drag her go court on to say she accused Godswill Akpabio, Senate President, and former Governor Yahaya Bello of trying to kill her. That is planning to assassinate her. So inside that case where it be say go court like this, no be small matter like this. Court don't come bring charge some on top of her head. For on top of the first count charge, court that accuse her say she make harmful imputation which she knew would harm the reputation of the Senate President Godswill Akpabio by claiming he plotted with former Governor Yahaya Bello to kill her. She said no, she plead not guilty. The second one, they accuse her of making a similar harmful imputation knowing that it will harm the reputation of ex-Governor Yahaya Bello. She said no, she know they guilty of trying to harm anybody. The third one, they can say they accuse her of making another imputation which she knew would harm the reputation of Akpabio by associating him with the death of one Miss Imore in your bong. She say no, she did not guilty. Remember, I said this Imore in your bong on person will bring the matter come up. Now one Sandra Duru, aka Professor Mbeke, we talk say Senator Natasha Kon the accused Senate President of getting hand for inside waiting concern that in your bong matter. Person will be talk about that in your bong matter. Now David Hundain when he be saying been do the expose for the matter. So Natasha land court this morning earlier today, and as she land court now there now people come begin they talk say waiting go happen next on inside this matter now. Court don't grant her bail now of 50 million naira. That is to say she go bring 50 million naira. Now earlier where it be say the case been present, the lawyer been they talk say no, may they not grant her bail. That is the prosecuting counsel lawyer of federal government. Say may they not grant her bail. Say it go hard well for this case for her for them to see her again because it been hard them to you see her in the first place to serve her the charge. Now her lawyer come and say why not? Say she not be flight risk. She not be person they run away. Make we grant her bail. Say she go come back again when we want her she come. Now there and the judge come look and say no. Natasha a responsible person. Make we grant her bail because the federal government lawyer be one made them carry her go straight to prison go keep. Now there now be one keep her. But the judge come magnanimously come talk saying make we grant her bail. But now 50 million naira. That means say she go present person will get that kind of amount of money and the person get to meet certain criteria where be say the judge don't put down. Now the matter for Natasha case be that as she been land court today, people been also full for court to receive her. In fact, a lot of activists them been full court today to also join her for inside the case as she land court today. Now if you remember earlier in the month when it be say a particular person we say in be former Godswill Akpabio assistant been come out come they talk about how it be say this matter take be and waiting making know in your guy Godswill Akpabio saying don't work with them well. Now, this guy we talk saying be former aide to President, Senate President Akpabio, talk say make everybody activists them make them rally around Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan because of say ain't no waiting informer Oga Godswill Akpabio they capable of doing. Say if he go to any length together with his wife to undo Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan because of sake of say ain't don't work with them before. So say in no waiting he be say in go fit do. Say if he go to any length, he go see the post na him poster, no be my handwriting. Now the guy post and be this. So he saying no, say Akpabio go fit go to any length to make sure say in deal with Natasha. Many Nigerians come out in their numbers to support her. Unless say if you use that one docker, go hide her, put her for prison. And now waiting for happen today. Activist Aisha Yusuf will be even there inside courts during the matter. If you follow Concord to come do solidarity with Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, and she talked to TV people after the court case. Make you hear her.
I think for me, as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I feel sad. I feel saddened that we're here doing this when there's so many things that the federal government should be focused on. The federal government decided to charge Senator Natasha to court. And the fact that she's not even built on self-recognizance, that's something, that should worry every one of us. With all the things that we have going on, how does it mean? Why is it that the federal government is not taking on the sexual harassment allegations that were made? Why are they selective in the way they're doing? It is between Senator Akpabio and Senator Natasha. On what basis is the federal government coming in when a lot of the petitions that Senator Natasha herself had put out has not been done? We can't continue to have selective justice. Selective justice is injustice. And the more this keeps going on, if they can do it to her, who else is safe in this country? We're being told that when something is done against you and you speak out to someone who they perceive as being powerful, even though they are not powerful, remember that the office of the citizen is the highest office in the land. But when it's done to someone perceived to be powerful, the federal government brings out its mind. We have terrorists who are out there doing videos every day, insulting us, every day calling us out. The federal government is not doing everything to go after them. But it's to sit down on a case that they have no business with. If it's an allegation has been made, and Senator Akpabio feels that an allegation has been made against him, then he should go to court. Why are they using the taxpayers' money on this frivolity that we have right now? And so for me, at the end of the day, is that every Nigerian, we're all on trial. And I'll take the words of Senator Natasha. This injustice shall not prevail. It shall not be sustained. Thank you.
Now, in case you don't understand wetin make na federal government dey carry Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan go court, na because of this interview which she get with Seun Okemaloye and wetin she talk during her homecoming for inside her village for Kogi State. These two videos wey I go play for you now, na the major reason we make the federal government of Nigeria dey sue Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan on behalf of Yahaya Bello and the Senate President wey suppose sue her wey she accuse. Make you watch them.
Let me say this now. On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m. Mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio spoke to Governor Ododo to recall me. But he told him to be impossible because the masses are with her, the people are with her. But Akpabio was not satisfied. He then sent for Yahaya Bello. And it was actually Senator Asukwo from Cross River that drove Yahaya Bello from Hilton Hotel. I was informed of everything. And when I got to know, hold on, the meetings was in two folds. He told him to commence my recall. And that he was going to fund it. Of course, monies changed hands that night. The second thing he told him was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I wrote to the IG of police. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, sorry about what I've said. He told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja. It should be done here. So it will seem as if it's the people that killed me here. I didn't make that public, but we did notify the security agencies of that. And he called a number of people in the cabinet, questioned them. How come that project found its way here? And he said, in his words, he said, how can such resources, gas from the Niger Delta, be moved to the north? That he will stop it. And I will prove to you what he did. After the Senate President removed me, by the way, it is because of the 5 LNG projects that Akpabio removed me from the Committee of Local Content.
the plan was not to kill you in Abuja, but to kill you right there in Kogi State. I'm very certain that you know the magnitude of that allegation, and you know what could become of that if it's not ironclad in evidence.
Sure. I'm glad you did affirm that I'm a lawyer. And even if I'm not a lawyer, I'm a sane individual. And I do stand by what I said. It was part of the meeting, the discussions Akpabio had with Yahya Bello that night to eliminate me. And
to what extent? To
what purpose? Let's say this. Let's ask the Senate President, why in the first instance did he withdraw my security, if not to make me vulnerable to attacks? Mind you, of all the senators there, well, let's just say, we're about 109 senators, but we all have different stories. I have been a high-profile, vulnerable individual because of the nature of politics I've experienced in the year 2018, very violent and dangerous. And I've always had my security, okay? So stripping me of my security simply because I'm suspended illegally, actually, he just positioned me before attacks, and I knew immediately what that meant. Is that the
reason why you think they want to eliminate you?
That's not it. Mind you, I said that there was a conversation. So that happened. I was suspended on the 6th day of March, right? And shortly a week after, which was the 14th, a week and a few days after when he met with him, he then emphasized that I should be killed, but I should be killed in Kogi. And that was one of the reasons why I did not go home on time. I delayed going home because I needed to put some measures on ground. I did write a letter to the Inspector General of Police, and I sent a copy to his WhatsApp. I forwarded the copy to his WhatsApp. He's not responded to that yet. But again, I've spoken on the phone to a number of persons in the security as well. I did notify them. And you see, this is Nigeria. We've had a number of political murders that usually are swept under the carpet, no investigation done. What is important to me is to stay alive, because dead men tell no tales. And God forbid, if I had not come out, and if I don't speak about this, and something happens, and they succeed in their plan, who is going to get justice for me?
How can you make such an allegations of a meeting where you were not present?
I heard it's just like, okay, how again? Like, I tell you, there were actually three conversations that happened that day. I spoke only about 2. The third one was quite minute, which is that they should prepare to field in someone who will, just in case I want to contest in 2027, some strong person who will clinch the ticket from me during the primaries. That's the third part of it. The first was my recall. The second was to eliminate me. The third was to put in someone who would take the ticket from me in 2027 if I want to contest. So if you are doubting the veracity of the killing, yes, then what about the recall that we just experienced? Are you getting my point?
Are you able to prove this? That's the point. I mean, anyone can make an allegation, but the issue is, are you able to prove it when it comes to it?
Let us get to that bridge. I'm hearing that the Senate President wants to sue me for that. I will tell him to go ahead. We'll meet and we'll cross that bridge.
Well, you don't hear that one. Just yesterday, another set of hoodlums don't attack Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, her family house for inside her village, for inside Kogi State yesterday. Just yesterday. In fact, they even catch one person. Do you remember, say this kind of attack been happening before for April? Now, it don't happen again this time around. For April, they don't catch anybody. This time, where it happen? Then catch one man, where be supposed ritualist, where Greece ain't be ritualist, can't catch him with charms. The man self can't confess, say him be allied to one of Natasha's political opponents.